The courtroom doesn't feel like a place where love should end, but here they are. Ethan sits on the left side. Maya sits on the right. Once, they sat side by side on a couch too small for two people and too full of dreams. Now there's a long wooden table between them, and years they don't know how to talk about. The judge clears his throat. This is the case of divorce between Ethan Carter and Maya Carter. The word divorce lands heavier than either of them expected. It feels final, like a door slamming in a house that's already empty. Maya stares straight ahead. Ethan can't stop looking at her. She looks the same, and completely different. The judge asks who wants to speak first. Maya stands. Her heels echo against the floor as she walks to the microphone. She takes a breath, then another. I didn't plan to say this, she begins. But I don't want this to end with paperwork and silence. Her voice cracks on the last word. Ethan's jaw tightens. I loved him, she says. I loved him the kind of way where you build your life around someone, where you choose them even on the days they don't choose you back. She pauses, fighting tears. But loving someone doesn't mean disappearing for them. Ethan lowers his head. Maya continues. I waited. For years. I waited for him to come home earlier. To listen, to notice when I was hurting. She turns slightly now, just enough to see him. I waited for you. Ethan finally stands. Is it my turn? He asks the judge. The judge nods. Ethan steps forward, hands shaking. I didn't leave because I didn't love you, he says quickly, like he's afraid the words might escape. I left because I didn't know how to be the man you needed. Maya laughs softly. Not cruel, just tired. You never even tried, she says. That's not fair. Ethan snaps. The courtroom stiffens. I worked every day, he continues. I worked so we could have a future, so you wouldn't have to worry. But I worried anyway, Maya says quietly. I worried alone. Silence fills the room. Ethan swallows. I didn't know you were lonely, he admits. Maya's eyes finally meet his. That's the problem, she says. You never knew. The judge interrupts gently, asking them to focus on the legal matters. But neither of them is ready to let go yet. Maya speaks again. Do you remember the night we promised never to go to bed angry? Ethan nods. And do you remember how many nights you broke that promise? She asks. Ethan's voice is barely a whisper now. Yes. She steps closer to the microphone. I begged you to fight for us, she says. You told me love wasn't supposed to be that hard. Ethan shakes his head. I was wrong. The words come too late. Maya's eyes fill with tears, but she doesn't wipe them away. I didn't want perfection, she says. I wanted effort. Ethan's voice breaks. I thought if I ignored the cracks, the house wouldn't fall. It did, Maya replies. The judge looks between them, sensing this isn't a typical case. Ethan suddenly speaks again. I still love you. The words hang in the air like smoke. Maya closes her eyes. That's what makes this hurt, she says. If you had stopped loving me, this would be easier. Ethan steps back. So why are we here? He asks. Maya opens her eyes. Because love without presence feels like abandonment. Her voice softens. And I can't keep divorcing myself just to stay married to you. The courtroom is silent. Even the judge seems moved. Maya hands over the final papers. I don't hate you, she says. I just can't be married to someone who only shows up when it's too late. Ethan signs. His hand trembles as the pen scratches across the page. The judge finalizes the ruling. The marriage is officially over. As people begin to leave, Ethan turns to Maya one last time. I'm sorry I learned too late. Maya looks at him. I hope the next person you love gets the version of you I waited for. She walks away. Ethan stays behind, alone in the courtroom, the place where they argued, where they told the truth, where love didn't survive honesty. Sometimes, love doesn't end because people stop caring. Sometimes it ends because one person waited too long to show it.